Now coming to some important talk, something absolutely general, relevant for everyone. That is your understanding about study. What is the meaning of the word study? What do you understand from the word study?
How to pass the exam?
You see, in all professional exams, so whether it is CA or CS, lots of students do lots of study, but they do not pass. Why? What is the percentage of result for CA? Mohit,
5% around.
around 5%.
Yeah.
Right? In this, you can say 5 to 10% is the result. So where is the majority?
Failure.
Majority is failure. Why do they fail? I'll give you the reason. For the majority, study is equal to reading. Is it right or wrong?
Right, sir.
They keep on reading and reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. In the exam, you have to read or write.
We have to write, sir.
Then why are you reading so much? Your exam is in writing and you are practicing reading. Means you have to go left and you are practicing right. Everyone here, is it a correct practice? Sole reason why they do not pass. They're trying to get more and more and more and more, and suddenly they think that they can perform in the exam. They cannot. If, let me give you another example. Suppose you are selected for swimming in Olympics. Okay. So you have to practice in the swimming pool or you have to sit in the classroom and read the notes.
Definitely practice, sir.
Then for exam, what is required? Reading or practice?
Practice.
Practice.
Getting it? Why do they fail? Majority of the time they keep on reading and reading and reading and reading, which is absolutely wrong practice. What you should be doing, let me explain you that. This is, study is not equal to reading. Right. Actually, study word itself is not correct according to me. The right word is learning. And learning is a combination of reading and writing. Why it is so important to write? When to write? How much to write? Mohit, it will help you. Okay. 60% time you can devote here, but at least 40% time should go in writing. At least 40% time should go in writing. Writing, one writing is copy, another is memory based. Which writing we are talking about? If you are referring the book and writing in the notebook, refer the book, write in the notebook, it is a waste of time. You have to write out of memory, then only it is worthwhile. How to do that? I'm giving you a proper system. Okay, so what is the proper system of study? Just understand that. It is a 45 minutes cycle. When you were in the school, what was the time for one period?
Around 30 to 45 minutes.
45 minutes. 45 minutes.
Why it was 45 minutes? If they wanted to cover a little more, they could have 1 hour also, 2 hours also. Why 45 minutes only? There is a big psychology involved behind that. Your mind cannot concentrate on any activity for more than 45 minutes. Do you know that? Any activity, whatever you are doing, it cannot focus on any activity for more than 45 minutes. So there is a cycle of 45 minutes, and what to do in this 45 minutes, just take a note of this. First 5 minutes. Just bring your focus, concentrate what you want to study. How to do that? Ten cycles of deep breathing. 10 cycles of deep breathing, as deepest possible as you can go. जितनी गहरी सांस ले सकते हो उतना गहरा लेने का, ताकत नहीं लगाना है, सांस की आवाज नहीं आना चाहिए, right? Slowly inhale as long as possible and slowly exhale 10 times. But deep breathing requires full concentration. Without concentration, you cannot have deep breathing. Try doing it now. Can you deep breathe without focus? Cannot. Right? So deep breathing, it may have other effects, but the basic purpose is bringing your attention, which is already diversified, divided, to one place. Once this is done, then comes reverse counting. Reverse count. Start from 50. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Go back. Any point error is committed, start from 50 again. Because error is possible only when you are not focusing. Once this is done, immediately you have to start reading. Read for 25 minutes. Read for 25 minutes. No hurry. Slowly, steadily. I'll tell you more studied reading techniques, maybe tomorrow. Right? These 25 minutes you have to read. Then next 5 minutes, reread. There's a difference between rereading and revision. What is the difference?
So we'll cover only the brief of what we have studied in detail. So we
No.
can cover the points.
रीरीडिंग में तो पूरा डिटेल में पढ़ना है फिर से, लेकिन फास्ट, क्योंकि आप पहले पढ़ चुके हैं और आपने धीरे धीरे पढ़ा है. अब आपको तेजी से पढ़ना, तेजी से कैसे पढ़ते हो वो सिखा दूंगा मैं. राइट, दिस इज रीरीडिंग.
Revision is something which we revised, which we had already.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Yeah, rereading is something earlier what we read now, whatever misread or unread left, that is rereading. And revision is already, I mean, whatever is lost in the memory. I mean, suppose we could not recollect it. That is the revision. That is a revision. And rereading is something we overread it, misread it, or underread it, or not left it. That is a rereading.
In nutshell, rereading is basically a reading only, but little faster. Right? Next 5 minutes. This is revision. Revision is never done with the open book being kept open. Neither book nor notebook should be open. Keep everything closed, revise everything mentally. Revision is always mental, rereading is with the open book. Revision is always at mental level. Okay. And then next 5 minutes, you have to write. You have to prepare notes for this reading in next 5 minutes. How many times you have read in this? Reading, rereading, revision, and then I'm asking you to make the notes.
Never.
Otherwise, how the notes are prepared? Every one of you have got the experience. How the notes are prepared? Keep the notebook open, keep the book open, and read one line from the book and note it in the notebook. It is notes or copy paste. क्या कहेंगे आप उसको? नोट्स कहेंगे या कॉपी पेस्ट कहेंगे? कॉपी पेस्ट में टाइम कभी नहीं बर्बाद करना है. राइट? आपको हमेशा इस पैटर्न पे जाना है. ये नोट्स जो है कैसे बनते हैं, टुडे आई हैव गिवन यू एग्जांपल. पूरा टेक्स्ट कभी नहीं लिखा जाता. This is always in the form of charts and flow charts and something like that, so that is going to help you to revise the things faster. पूरा सिलेबस आपको कितनी देता है? How long it will take you to revise the whole syllabus for this exam? Maximum 2 hours. Maximum 2 hours. How to do that? You are going to learn that with me. Right? So this is the pattern in which you have to follow. After this, take a break of 10 minutes. Once you have done this, okay, take a 10 minutes break. Necessarily get up, do some body stretches. If you know Surya Pranam, that right, do that. Washroom, etc. Whatever you have to do, but don't come back before 10 minutes, and don't extend it beyond 15 minutes. Necessarily a break. Right? Once again, you are fresh. Again, follow a cycle of 45 minutes. Not more than 3 cycles at one time. Once you've done 3 cycles, minimum 1 hour break is needed. You know, in professional exams, what happens between 2 exams? Mohit will relate to that. First 4 months, no touching the books at all. Mohit,
Yes, sir.
यही होता है ना?
Exactly.
ठीक है ना? 1 अप्रैल दिन में 12 घंटे किताबों के ऊपर, राइट? और
सर ऑडिट बुक तो लेके सो जाते थे।
मालूम है मुझे मालूम है, जब नींद नहीं आ रही तो ऑडिट की बुक उठा लो, बुक खोलियो, फटाफट नींद आएगी।
Exactly. Audit के साथ तो यही होता था।
45 minutes actually cycle.
Yeah, tell me.
The 45 minute cycle, whether it's applicable for a school and a college as well.
For everyone, even for office goers also, it is equally applicable.
That's why CA classes are going on 4 hours.
That's
Final जब जो CA classes होती है normally 4 घंटे की होती है।
भैया क्लास खत्म करना, सिलेबस पूरा करना होता है ना, सीखना किसको है?
in one day actually in my engineering college,
Hmm.
the teacher took 3 hours class.
No, I also used to teach 14 hours a day.
14 hours.
Yes,
14
7 to 9. That was my regular schedule of teaching.
No,
But I know the output gets reduced when I teach that way, when the students read that way. The output is not even 50% of the time spent. Right? So maybe by the time I complete the syllabus, they even forget what I taught on the day 1.
Wow.
That's why this time I've kept only 1.5 hour lecture. And last time also I did 3 hours lecture in the last exam. This time I've intentionally kept it 1.5 hour, not more than that. What I want you to do is that as soon as we close the lecture today, do not get up where you are. Open your notebook, revise it at least 3 times what we have talked about today. Minimum 3 times. It will take you hardly 5 minutes. And see the impact, what happens. Just turning the pages. Reread, close the mind, revise mentally, and you will feel relaxed that yes, I really know what we discussed in this 1.5 hour, and this is hardly a matter of 10 minutes.
Definitely.
Right. Do that today. Tomorrow onward, that should be a regular practice. The moment lecture gets over, immediately revise. Immediately reread and revise. I cannot teach without writing on the board. It is never going to be a pure lecture that I'm standing like this and giving you lecture. No, it is not. I'm going to teach you. It is not lecturing. It is a proper teaching. Right. So when you have everything noted in the notebook, it will not take you more than 10 minutes to revise and reread the whole thing 3 times. Will you do that?
Yes, sir.
मैंने आज आपके साथ थोड़े से टेक्निक शेयर किए हैं क्या करना है, एंड एवरी डे आई विल शेयर सम मोर टिप्स अबाउट हाउ टू स्टडी, बिकॉज अभी तक जिस स्टेज में सब लोग आ चुके हैं, देयर इज हार्डली 1 or 2 स्टूडेंट्स ओनली, राइट, अदरवाइज एवरीवन इज इनटू द प्रोफेशन. तो वापस से पढ़ना सिखा रहा हूं आपको, और जो कुछ सिखा रहा हूं बच्चों पे अप्लाई करना शुरू कर दो, तो कल से बच्चे आपको क्लास में आने नहीं देंगे, है ना. मम्मी ने क्या सीखा और ये मेरे को भी सिखाना पड़ रहा है, मेरे को भी सीखना पड़ रहा है. So anyway, friends, this is the first day, so I just wanted to give you what we are going to cover up. I've given you brief and topic wise. Tomorrow, first lecture will be about classification, and material I've already shared. Once again, I will share the material tomorrow morning. It will reach you. So if you wish, you can have the copy printed. Otherwise, you can go through the lecture once and then you can read that material. I'll never require you to have the material simultaneously at the time of lecture. At the time of lecture, be here, be with me only, nothing else, no other references needed. If any reference is required, I will show you that. From that only you can read. At that time, no other material except your notebook and pen. So with this, we come to the end of the session today. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 8 o'clock. Till then, have a very good time. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you and good night, sir.
Good night.
Very nice, sir. Thank you.